Juan.
Quan?
Yeah, Juan.
Quan what?
Garcia.
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 Then Quan Garcia, your mom here, and it's a blessing. You praising the Lord, and everything is great. I know it's a terrible thing just happened Sunday morning, and
Yes.
when you came on the scene, what happened? How you feel? What
Uh,
happened?
okay, they were passing my mind for us. It was, I think, when we lost my mother and my nephews, my niece, and then when I feel it was, I think about my mind was passed away with that
Mm.
because when I see the explosion, it looked horrible.
Now, how
You
you
feel-
found out? You seen it on news, or you just came by?
No, my sister called me
Oh, okay.
and they say, you heard about the end explosion? I said, where? It's my mother's house. And I said, I told my sister, we stop be playing with me. It's you
Oh,
give me a joke. She said, no, it's not. So I used we kind of drive my car and I will stop first right here when I see the incident when it happened. So I passed my mind was I think about we lost all my family
mm.
and I feel like I feel bad and after we talked the police and he said we talked to you a minute and all my mind is gone
Right.
and and I feel bad and he said no my family be okay
Oh.
child be okay we in the hospital
Mhm.
then what I think about him I tell the police we thank you for that and I want to see family how I look at in the hospital
Right.
and that's what I and well the people that help my mind well I'll see one person just
No,
right
you
now
just seen her?
yeah you see
Yeah.
her and I tell her I appreciate that we help her to your family.
Yeah.
Be honest, I know how you won't pay you, but I'm saying I appreciate that.
Right.
And I don't see the other person. If you see the other person, I see on TV on the news,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna see you in the on the live, and I'm gonna tell I appreciate it. Thank you
Right.
for you do for my
Yeah,
family,
that's awesome.
and it's
Cause
awesome.
they were saying when it was while it was happening, while they were saving them,
Hmm.
it exposed why they was doing it.
Yeah, I heard that on the news. The guy told me
It
the guy
exposed.
said this
Yeah.
person and it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I see the house
Right.
and you can't believe it. That you see the house
Right.
and see it. It's not big injuries. That's small scratches and the ear and the face is a little bit brown. It's not like a big injury, but I say it's a second opportunity.
Right.
And
Cause look how the basement, everything covered,
oh yeah,
man. You see all them blocks and
you
everything.
see all over.
They got out just in time.
Yeah, and you see back then basement, not in the basement, in the backyard.
Uh huh.
It's not. It was missing part of the house.
Oh,
You don't see the back of the
I
bed?
ain't see the back yet.
In the backyard, it was the bed was fall over. My sister was still sleeping on the second floor.
Really?
Yeah, and a child with her and a boyfriend, they come out to the ground, to the floor,
Oh,
on the first
really?
floor. Yeah,
So they were still asleep.
you still sleep. They happen in the morning,
Yeah, right.
and then when my mom told me,
And it caved down
yeah,
while
they
they were
came
still
down.
there.
Yeah,
And then
they,
they got up and
he said it's a part of and the wall was in my sister. I think it was in the back.
uh huh.
On the slack, and when the person that found my sister was on the floor, and the part of the wall be covered part and half the body,
Oh,
and
how old is your sister?
what's her name? About 37 years.
37 years
37
old.
years.
Wow. And how old are all the people was in there? You know, like little kids.
The key was ¿cuántos años tenía más grande? About 12 years old. My niece. And the other girl was 8 years old, and the younger ones
La niña tiene 6, 7,
7 years old. But it's a real tiny. It's a tiny.
luego 5,
And the other was a young one, is 5 years old.
luego 4 años.
You said 5-year-old.
Yeah, 5 and 4.
So they in the
There are
hospital.
total with 7 people in the house.
Right. And everybody got out. Did anybody get hurt?
Yeah, it's not like a big injuries.
Right.
There
Right.
can little bit scratches
Oh man.
and I'm not surprised
Right.
because and the police say it was somebody was on the first floor. It can be survivor, but that's
They couldn't survive.
Yeah, it can survive. And
So y'all was upstairs. Everybody was upstairs.
everybody's upstairs.
So when the girl when she was getting the kids,
hmm
somebody was passing the kids to her.
Cuando la muchacha andaba ahí,
Who was
alrededor.
passing the kids to her?
¿Quién le pasó los niños?
Yo.
Your mom? You was passing the kids to the people.
Usted pasó los.
Sí.
And
Y
she
después
passed
otra
the
vez que
kids.
me volvió a subir porque estaba
And,
un niño allá arriba. Que fue un
And she think about it was the other child was in the second floor, and she tried come. My mother tried to come back back inside the house,
Right.
but
fell down.
and the other person that helped her to my mother, he said don't go upstairs because the house I can't give it back in again because house be fall over.
Okay, so they told her not to go back up.
Yes,
And
but-
how many people she was trying to get when she was trying to go back up?
¿Cuántas personas usted sacó?
Yo saqué a los niños y mi mamá sacó al niño y a la niña. O sea que yo saqué a todos
She
los niños.
passed two.
She was trying to get two more people.
Two more people.
Was she crying? I know she was crying. Right? She couldn't believe because when something happened.
¿Qué hizo?
Pues yo pues sí, yo gritaba que y
She
otra vez me
was-
volví a regresar para adentro
she
buscando al niño pero no lo encontraba.
She was
She hurt her hand too.
yeah, she wanted her hands right here,
Oh.
and you see, and the stomach,
Oh.
and
She got bruises on her stomach.
and her hands, and his face. You see his face how it looked at.
Yeah.
But it's something like the past.
Right,
you know?
right,
But but it's still in your memories.
right, right.
Yeah, it can't be like you can be erased and you got go, but
And you say how long she been living there? Like 3 days.
it's 3 days.
3 days.
Just 3 days we live in the house. So my mother, when she told me we never used the kitchen.
Oh, you never went in the kitchen?
It was not using the kitchen when they moved the house because the owner they replaced the kitchen.
Oh.
That's why she not using.
Oh, okay.
And the day they using, that's when it happened.
Okay.
The accident, with
Right.
the house blow out.
Right.
Right.
Man. Well, so you want to give me a phone number where somebody can call you? Or, because I know you don't have a GoFundMe page set up, but people want to help.
Yeah,
So-
if people there, it be helpful, and we all family. I appreciate that because it's not too easy to recover everything.
I know.
And we try to find a good place. She gotta go, and my sister with all the 5 kids, and
Right.
we try.
So you need a place. But how can we call you? Do you have a phone number somebody can call you?
Yes, you can call me on.
All right, what's the phone number?
I got 443-531-4018.
What's that number again?
443-531-4018.
Okay, that's 443-531-4018.
18. Yeah,
And who they ask for?
yeah, and
What's your name?
my name is Juan.
Swan?
Yes, J-U-A-N. Yeah,
Juan.
but a lot of people they call me Garcia,
Right.
because that's my life.
And your mom, and she lost, everything, but she didn't lose her life, and nobody lose their life, and that's God is grace. And if somebody like to donate, somebody likes to help, please help, call, and
Just, I don't say it's not looking for money,
Right,
it's
right,
anything.
right.
It's for the child. Our school they help you a little bit the child license clothes and the shoes,
Right.
But if whatever you can, it's just a little bit, that'll be fine. So,
Okay. Thank you.
So, and I appreciate that if we do that.
Appreciate it.
No.
Now she said she was going to bring her son to translate.
Oh yeah, with my nephew, my sister.
Oh, that's your sister.
Yeah, but she wasn't that. She was living in the house.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because she said she was gonna get a son. But I was talking to him on the phone,
Yeah.
and he speak English too.
Yeah, he did speak more better about me, but
No, you did good. I understand
I tried
you.
my best.
No, you excellent. Okay. Oh, then this is the young lady. That's
Destiny
what happened,
Wallace.
Destiny.
What
What happened with you?
It was approximately, very early in the morning. We heard a very loud explosion. I was standing over there where your taxi is, actually,
Oh.
and you just watched the whole front of the house just collapse. And we asked, was there any kids up in there? And we heard that there was children up in there. And then instinctively, they just took off running. and because you wanted to make sure that the children was okay. So, and then there was great men that was running up the steps, you know, we was handing off children, and the tar was coming down from and that burned. So I was trying to protect the one little girl that I had, you know, so that she wouldn't get burned. That's how I got that burn right there on my arm. But that it almost felt like an acid, you know. So we was able to get all of the children out. Then I went next door. Now that man, his wife and his mother-in-law was upstairs, and I think he was disoriented and confused because of the gas, because he did not get. Now half the steps was as well as gone. We could not get in. They're trying to beat the door down and everything else. So I took a brick and I busted the window and knocked the glass out around, and we all got in and got upstairs. The woman was not able to walk by herself.
That was the next door.
That was next door to the poor children and everything like that. So the man was trying to get me to leave, but I've been a nursing assistant.
Who tried to leave?
One of the men that thought that he was going to be able to take care of her, but she was an awfully big woman, so therefore he was not going to be able to carry her by himself, and especially with her disability, she couldn't walk. So I said, I've been a nursing assistant. You've got to get her on one side. I've got to get her on the other. And then we're probably going to need 2 more people to get each leg, you know. So we're carrying her down the steps. And as we got down to the bottom of the steps, that's when the roof like collapsed.
No,
yes, these children was in there.
Oh, and
Yes.
you remember them?
I think that you're the one that I carried. Was you the one that I carried?
Oh.
Yes. And because remember it was burning, that there was hot stuff dripping from the ceiling, and we was trying to protect you, and I handed you off to the man, the white man. Yeah, and on the outside of the porch.
Oh man.
Yes, beautiful children, beautiful.
And
beautiful.
she got a eye straight.
She got some scratches on her and said, is that, yeah, the burns, yeah. See, because that's how mine looked as well, yeah. And it was like the tar dripping from the roof.
So
That lady took the blunt of the impact when we got her down to the bottom of the steps. I felt it collapse, and it went down my leg, and I could feel the heat on my back.
that's the second house collapsed next
Yes,
to her.
next
But
to
she
it.
helped.
Yeah, on
She
the
helped your
steps.
house, and then she went over next door and helped.
So, I mean, it was like a hero for me.
Yeah.
So,
I don't feel like I was a hero.
you
I'm
not
just,
feel it, but I look like that.
Right.
I look like
Oh,
Because she
I'm
asked
just
me.
glad.
She asked me, and honestly, I can't say what I would have did because I might have would have froze up. You know, because a person can't say what they would have did if they ain't already did it. Now she already did it, so
Yeah, but,
I don't. You know.
but it's not many people you gotta be involved with.
Right.
It's saving
Right.
other people.
Right.
Some people you gotta stay, get out of the way and then watching how they fight.
Yes.
To be honest, just
Yes,
from,
and then there's
from-
some people
just
that
from
can
my
just jump in, you know.
Yeah, and they watching. You don't look like, but I feel like you was my hero for taking care of my family.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
I
you very
appreciate
much.
that.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
I'm glad we was able to get everybody out. I'm so
That is
glad.
so blessed. I mean, this a hard story for me to cover. It's, you know.
And I love children. I'm a big child advocate. So you instinctively hear that there's children in the house or elderly people that cannot take care of themselves. And I'm just a very compassionate person all the way around.
So
I don't
she-
consider myself a hero, but thank you very much.
But she said it was like 7 altogether,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that and back in the back.
Well, no, there's 4 altogether, isn't there? 4
Um,
children, or is there
yes.
5?
With 5 children,
5 children, yes.
and no, it was 4 children.
4
My bad.
children, yes.
And this is the house. This is the front of the house. And this the back when they were sleeping in the bed and it fell down.